Hi there, Libra. This is Miss Joan of Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about November 5th through 11th. I have the 3 cards in front of us from the overview video, and I have the 2 guiding cards. Let's look at them now. The guidance card, when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Very cool. It's got a boat, and it's got a star. Cool. Now then, we also have faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Wow. Talk about staying in gratitude. Staying in gratitude with faith mixed in. Hello, you can't lose, can you? That's awesome. And you always know where you're going if you're using your guidance. Perfect. All right. So let's look at this. We have the 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and 4 of Wands. We'll add some cards right now. Remembering that we're going to try and stay honest with ourselves, if no one else. And of course, practice self-care. It's good. I like that. So we have the 10 of Pentacles talking about our own personal family unit, our own individual self, everything that's going on within our self, things like that. This stuff is important. We want to pay attention to it. It's our financial base. So paying attention to your financial base, much like we did last week. This is good, though. The Hanged Man is here telling us not to get hung up on it. Don't get stuck. Don't obsess about it so much that you freak yourself out, okay? And the Knight of Wands is here, showing you fighting for your ideas, wanting your ideas to be heard and understood so that people get who you are, what you're into, what you're doing, okay? You can do all that, or you can just do what you want and not worry about whether or not anyone else is paying attention and caring about what you're doing. But it does look like, because your partner is involved in the block department, the 2 of Cups, it's likely that this is your partner you're arguing with or trying to convince of your ideas. So I get that. I see that. I understand that. And we have the King of Wands here, a fairly grounded fella, or somebody with masculine energy who's pretty grounded, has pretty good command of what's going on around him and taking care of business. We like that. He's great. He is handling his business. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. So this person here is part of the duo here, which tells me that it's somebody's counterpart, and you're trying to convince them of your ideas. And but it's blocking. They're both blocking you, and they're blocking you helping other people with your money. So if your grand idea is to go help people with your money, they're asking you to hold back. Don't do that yet. Just don't do that yet, okay? This is going to have an effect on the marriage of ideas, but I'd like to think that as you guys talk it through, you'll find a happy medium and come to a marriage of ideas, right? The 4 of Wands telling me that there's a marriage of ideas. Like-mindedness is happening here, and that's a good thing. We like that very much. We also have the Page of Wands showing new information about things that you may need to learn to understand before you go ahead and do this stuff. So you might have to take a class or learn something before you get too far involved with your big plan, or to implement your plan, you have to learn something. All right. And here's the Queen of Wands. This is the Queen of Wands, and she's pretty great. She is here. She's a grounded lady. We have both of the queens, both of the King and the Queen of Wands showing up here in this reading. This is a couple having a little bit of a spat over trying to figure out a better way to approach the situation with the family money. One wanting to do some charity work. Maybe they're having a specific life experience where they're seeing things firsthand that other people aren't. And it's causing some frustration. But I see a lot of suns here And the sun's right here telling me that, you know what? There's going to be some joy in this situation. There will be light. There will be understanding. Light will dawn upon the situation. That is good news, and I like that very much. Let's just be open, right? Be open to what's coming. Be honest about what you want. Be honest about why you're fighting about this part of the money situation, all right? And if you can just let them know what you're experiencing and why you're feeling this way. There may be a feeling of powerlessness that's leaving you. That's why you're hung up. When a bird gets hung up, they're pretty powerless to do anything much. Okay, so when you get hung up personally and are unable to do anything yourself, there's something about that makes you a little nuts. So you're trying to help out some other way. You'll find a way. You will find a way. There will be a marriage of ideas. You'll have to learn something, but together you're going to work it out. Okay, I like that. Let's pull a couple of extra cards to clarify a couple of things. Right? There's not too much to clarify, but we'll go ahead and clarify. Say, clarify the Hanged Man. That's about it. That's all I see any reason to clarify. All right, let's do this. Bottom of the gods, star brothers and sisters, let's clarify the Hanged Man for the 5th through the 11th. Libra. Thank you. Hanged Man. And there it is. So we're going to put all these away because we don't need to clarify everything if it's all pretty clear. All right. So the Hanged Man is being clarified. Happy ending. Though it may not seem like it now, you will accomplish far more than you could ever imagine. Your story will have a happy ending. So, perfect. Right now you feel hung up and crazy and unable to do anything, but the fact is you will have a happy ending, all right? You just have to allow it to happen, okay? Be in faith and use your guidance system. You'll be all right, okay? Cool. So let's talk next time about the 12th through the 18th. And I want to, again, thank you for being here, Libra. New followers and old followers, thank you for being here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I like this exchange we have. I couldn't do this without you, and I appreciate that very much. So hang out, be a part of, comment below, let me know what's going on, and I'll respond. Okay? Thank you so much. Appreciate you very much. We'll talk to you next week.